Hello, friends. Can you hear me? Uh, we are. Hello, friends. Today, I'm going to tell you a small story about how's the right way of getting money from your joint family. This is borrowed from a real story. I believe this story was associated with the founder of Cafe Coffee Day, Mr. V. Siddhartha Hegde, who actually about how he persuaded and got the seed capital from his joint family, from his father. So it's important to understand the background here. So this Mr. Later, Mr. V. Siddharth Hegde become a big success, and another 20 years he wrote success, and eventually, his last decisions led him to commit suicide because of mistakes. But we are not. But before that suicide and bad episodes, he had a 20-year of success and tremendous hard work. And we are here to discuss the very first thing, how he convinced a joint family to actually get a seed capital. So now the the joint family of Mr. Siddhartha was basically coffee farmers. So they have a 400 acres. His father have a 400 acres. 400 acres. It's not 50, it's not 100. 400 acres of coffee plantation in South India. Like naturally, that was a joint family, and and this is a story about 1985 of India. Now, remember, 1984-85 was a license Raj of India, of the ambassador's car and the Fiat car and landline telephone era. And in such a conditions, uh, a traditional South Indian farmers family, a rich farmers family, joint family. V. Siddhartha have studied and he wanted to invest in stock markets, and he wanted a capital of 5 lakhs Indian currency. 5 lakh in 1985 Indian currency. 5 lakh in 1985 would be around something like 5 crore in today's in 2026. Or even if it's not 5 crore, then at least it will be at least 50 lakhs in today's 2026. So in 1985, Mr. Young, V. Siddharth, goes to his joint family of who owns 400 acres of farm coffee plantations, and he says, "I need 5 lakh to invest in something as very very risky, stock markets." Naturally, there was a little resistance, and how he convinced his joint family, and because it was not, the property was not only of his father, the business was not owned only by his father, it was also shared by his uncles and his aunts, and there might be cousins who might be against it. So how he convinced his family to give them to borrow 5 lakhs as a seed capital to invest in share market in 1985. And 5 lakh then is to somewhat in 2000, in 1985 is like 2026 50 lakhs. He went to them and he said, "I want 5 lakhs and I want to invest in stock market." And out of this 5 lakhs, he invested half of that money into buying actual lands, some high value lands. So out of this 5 lakh, 2.5 lakhs, he invested and purchased land. And and this was a land which he assumed that in next 5, 7, 8, or at the max 9 years, this 2.5 lakh rupees worth of land that he have acquired, he have purchased, would be probably double the value. So out of this 5 lakh, half of this money he purchased the land and gave the land, registration number of the land, and whatever is the land property, as a collateral, as a security to his family, to his joint family, the joint family and the joint family was free to use that land, and told that joint family that in next 5, 7, 8 years, whenever the price of this land doubles, sell that land, and you have recovered the seed capital of 5 lakhs, whatever you have given to me for the share market. And from the remaining 2.5 lakhs money, he went to purchase and invest in the share market. So this is one of the most brilliant ways I found of basically getting security and seed capital from the family. Here he had an actual plan. He had given a security and collateral, because anyone who is going to give you money, they want some security, they want some collateral security, may it be a bank, may it be your relatives. So in this case, he instead of asking only 2.5 lakhs for in 1985, 2.5 lakhs to invest in share market, he asked for 5 lakhs as a seed capital. Out of this 5 lakhs, half of the money he purchased a land, and which he believed that the price value of the land property will increase in next 5, 7, 8 years, and will or 10 years, when will double the current price. And he gave that land as a collateral security to his joint family, and the remaining 2.5 lakhs, whatever he had, he used that to invest and go easily and invest in the share market. This is very interesting learning lesson. So again, if you are asking if you are asking if you have a joint family setup, or you are asking some money from your relatives as a seed capital, find out something, what is the security and collateral that you can give and guarantee as a guarantee to your, how can you make such a deal, such win-win, which have some kind of actual security and collateral for your relatives, so that even if your venture fails, the relatives are happy that the security collateral in next 5, 7, 10 years, like the land here, will double the price and would have recovered the money. I hope this was interesting.